you probably know someone who has spent an enormous amount of time on craft projects. And while many of us spend hours on them, some people don't get the chance to finish. So, Loose Ends Project is here to help, gathering people around the world, including here in Aotearoa, to help finish crafts for loved ones to cherish. For more, we're joined by project founder Jennifer Simonek and volunteer Rose Simpson. Good morning, you two. Thank you so much for being with us. Jennifer, this is such a beautiful, wonderful community you've created here. Tell me about this and how it all began.
So about a year ago, a friend of mine's mom passed away, and she had started 2 blankets for her brothers. And quite honestly, I hate crocheting. I'm not very good at it. I'm a knitter. And my friend Macy Kaplan, who is my co-founder, said, you know, I've been thinking about this idea. We should try it. And we went on to Facebook, Instagram, and found all the knitters we could find. And we had about 105 projects, and we started. And now we're up to 16,000 finishers across the globe in 60 countries. And we actually have 60 finishers signed up in New Zealand right now.
That is beautiful. We're going to get to the New Zealand connection shortly, but I wonder what this does for people. Like your friend, for example, with the crocheting, what does it do to have someone just step in and help finish off this craft project that they're not able to do themselves?
Well, usually what happens is it's left behind by maybe a mom, an aunt, and a father. Somebody that they care about has taken the time to make that craft for them, and leaving it unfinished feels like they didn't complete a wish that they wanted. It helps with the grieving process, and what we can do is we connect them with someone who can finish it, so now they have a tangible memory of that person. So it helped my friend kind of tie up her mom's life in a bow and give her brothers a gift from them.
And it must just be a beautifully emotional thing to have someone just step in, right, at a time when things are tough and say, I'm going to give you a helping hand.
It really is, and what we found is that people are looking around. We match people locally, so people are looking around and in times of grief and seeing that there's strangers that are willing to help them in their own neighborhood, which is phenomenal.
You see, we've got about, did you say about 60, you call them finishers. So these are people that want to help finish off a craft project.
Yeah, we have 60 finishers in all over the place. We have them in Queensland and Auckland, and they can knit, crochet, quilts. They do all kinds of fiber arts. Which
is where you come in, Rose. Welcome to the program. What was it that caught your attention with this project, and why did you want to get involved with it?
I follow a craft shop over in Australia that's owned by a friend of mine, and they'd mentioned about the loose end finishes, and I thought that sounds a really, really good idea. I'm an active relaxer, so I like to have something in my hands all the time, sit and watch TV, I'll do knitting and everything like that, and I just thought it would be really nice to be able to help other people who haven't been able to finish their projects. So yeah, it's just a really nice, kind thing to do for people out there.
It's really special. So knitting is your specialty, Rose?
I knit, I crochet, I cross stitch, I do a lot of sewing. I can put my hand at most things, but yeah, knitting and sewing and cross stitch are probably my main ones that I do.
Jennifer, is that kind of par for the course with the Loose Ends project in terms of the knitting, the crocheting? Is that the bulk of the projects you'd be asked to help complete?
Yes, we have a lot. I mean, knitting, crochet, cross stitch, all of those things are things we've been asked. We've gotten some weird ones that we don't really know. Like sometimes it's like Tunisian crochet, or it's nail bending, and things that we have to go into our organization and say, hey, does anyone know what this is? And usually our finishers can tell us very quickly what something is.
Anything that you have had to say, look, this is just too strange and we can't find a finisher to do this?
We have had a couple of woodworking projects that people have asked, and because it has to be local, we haven't figured out a way to get those things to where they need to go. But we've had people in the UK move entire looms so they don't have to redo them. So we've done some strange things and some wonderful things.
So Rose is good to go, Jennifer, and so are a bunch of other people, but you haven't had any projects come in yet. If people have a project, look, we're not very good at asking for help in New Zealand, but I'm sure there will be people out there that would love to get involved. So how do they do that?
So they just go to our website, which is www.looseensproject.org, and they sign up their project and submit it. And that's all they have to do. And we'll match them as closely as we can to someone who has the skills to finish it for them.
Are you excited, Rose, at the hope of being able to help someone finish a project like this?
Yeah, so yes, definitely. It's it's a loving thing that we can do for people who haven't been able to get their family members' projects finished.
You're good to go, Rose. You're ready. Get in touch.
Yep, definitely. Yeah.
I love that.
Much, Rose.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Jennifer. Yeah, that's Jennifer from the Loose Ends Project joining us live from the US, and Rose Simpson, one of the finishers, ready to go in Christchurch. Looseensproject.org, isn't it? We'll put a link up on our Facebook page, Jennifer.
Thank you. We're excited to start there.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, both of you.
Gosh.